Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are gonna look at your love life, a little Valentine's Day special. I did a collective love reading, and some of you guys had commented saying you would be wanting a pick a card on love. So that is what we're gonna do. I have pre-pulled a ton of oracles. We're gonna live pull some tarot as well. So we have 3 piles for today. We have pile number 1 with this moonstone heart crystal. We also have pile number 2 here with this rose quartz heart crystal. And we have pile number 3 with this other pink heart crystal. I believe this is rhodonite or something like that. I think. I could be wrong. So yeah, take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to. Timestamps will be down below for you. And then obviously too, keep in mind that these are general, so take what resonates and leave what does not, and leave it for someone else. So yeah, whenever you guys are ready, you can click the timestamp and I will see you guys in your reading. Hi, pile number 1, welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this moonstone heart crystal. This is going to be your reading for love, seeing what's going on, what the messages here need to come out as or for you. We're going to look at these oracles first. I'm going to live pull then some tarot, and then we'll get into your other stack, your other stack of oracles here. So we have transformation here with Shakti, and then we also have the past, which is in reverse here. So 46 and 37, both 10s as well. So I feel like there's something in your love life that's trying to like come to a close, or you're working on closing out something. Could be something from your past. It could just be even, it doesn't even have to be a past person I'm getting for some of you. Some of you, this is like a pattern, or it's like a way of being in relationships, or just something you've noticed that you have done in the past, or something you've experienced in the past when it comes to your relationships that I feel like you're wanting to change, you're wanting to transmute, and you're wanting to kind of close out that cycle and, you know, move forward in a different way or a better way here. So I definitely feel like for some of you, I'm getting to her eyes for some reason are standing out to me in this the past energy. So it's like something that maybe has been haunting you is what I'm getting. It's like it keeps coming back up for you, or it's like intuitively you're kind of getting this message that you're needing to kind of transmute this energy. So there definitely could be a transformation in your love life that is either currently happening or about to happen. Like you could be in the midst of it, or just beginning it for some of you as well. So we're gonna get some oracle. Like this is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart oracle, but it's kind of a tarot card deck as well as an oracle. Let's see, group 1, what do they need to know? What's their love message here? We have number 12 with Observe, which is the Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like you're gaining a new perspective on your love life, or how you've been going about your love life here in some capacity. Like there's something that I almost feel like you're looking at changing or wanting to change. It's like something's come to your attention, or there's like a sense of enlightenment here. Yeah, and then we have the Hierophant, which says teach. So the Hierophant can talk about learning lessons, okay? I also feel as though this is with regards to possibly commitment as well. With the Hierophant, we do have the 8 of Wands, which is success and growth here. So I see you evolving past this this situation. It feels like something that's kind of kept you stuck in your love life. It's something that's kind of especially with the Hanged Man, it's like something that's kind of kept you in limbo when it comes to your love life, maybe preventing you from getting to the commitment that you're looking for, the type of commitment that you want. And I just feel like you're doing a lot of reflection here when it comes to what you want, what you're maybe not currently experiencing as well, which, I mean, definitely could be influencing you and just your happiness and how you feel overall when it comes to your love life here. Let's see. I also feel like too, you've been like maybe like looking at things from all angles. Some of you may be also too, you might have like a mentor or someone you look up to, maybe a couple that you look up to, or maybe it's your parents or grandparents or whatever, like somebody who you look up to, they have like the type of love life or the type of relationship that you want here. And that could be maybe having you reflect on your own relationships. Let's see. What else does pile 1 need to know? This is the tarot here, so pile 1. What else does pile 1 need to know about love right now? We have the 10 of Pentacles. So there's definitely something here around your legacy, your longevity, what you're, trying to have long term when it comes to your relationships here. Again, I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you could definitely be looking for commitment, or even maybe just something more traditional. It won't be for all of you, but for some of you. We also have Wisdom, which is the High Priestess, number 2. Yeah, it's interesting it's coming out over this transformation card, because I was getting that from this card. I said it in the beginning about how intuitively you might be kind of getting these messages that something needs to shift, something needs to change. Not wanting to keep repeating past situations, but also just not wanting to repeat past cycles, or like the energy that you have when it comes to like the relationship here. Like for example, like dating the same type of person, but they're different people, you know what I mean? Like repeating the same types of cycles. So I feel like some of you can also intuitively feel like you have maybe a commitment here coming in, or again, like that's what's next for you is, I feel like a long-term commitment here. We also have oppression here, and this is the devil energy. Oh, sorry. Is this the devil, or that would be the Tower actually. So this is the Tower. And then we have the 4 of Swords here. I'm gonna get one more here for you. One more for pile 1. Yeah, something's been holding you back from really, again, having the type of relationship that you want, but I feel like you're healing that now, especially with that 4 of Swords. Like you're kind of getting your mind wrapped around it. Like it's maybe starting to kind of make sense here for you as well. One more here for pile 1. Thank you. We have the 4 of Cups. So 4 of Cups, can be boredom, discontent type of energy, but it also can be an opportunity that we don't see, like being kind of like, usually they're focused on these 3 cups rather than the 4th one that's coming in or off to the side. So I almost feel like as you're working through kind of this past energy, really trying to break cycles here when it comes to your love life, you're starting to open yourself up to new opportunities. And I feel for a lot of you, like the timing is going to vary for all of you, but I do feel like kind of your next relationship, if you're kind of making the choices that you feel are necessary, the next type of relationship that you have is going to be the commitment that you're looking for, because you're making the right choices, you're making conscious choices, and really trying to change things when it comes to your love life. So I feel like there's a sense of, there's a big change when it comes to the type of relationships you're starting to attract into your life. And it's very healing. And I feel like you're going to be able to kind of like enjoy or have more ease to the relationship. Now, for some of you, you might feel like the relationships are a little bit more dull with the Four of Cups, but that's because maybe past relationships have been more chaotic, right? Because they've been not rooted and not grounded, if that makes any sort of sense. So we're going to get into the oracles here. We have love who you are. It says you are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Yeah, I just feel like this is saying like you deserve the type of love that you're trying to bring into your life here. We also have intuition. It says the energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond the three-dimensional reality. So for a lot of you, I also see you, again, tapping into your intuition. High Priestess is here. Again, I was getting the intuition off that transformation card. There's like a sense of you trusting yourself and trusting that what you're looking for is out there, and also trusting that the right things will show up for you. I feel like as you become more confident in this knowing, you're going to start to see where spirit is kind of like guiding you or telling you like, hey, that's a good situation to look at. No, that one's not, stay away from that one kind of thing. I feel like there's going to be signs for you. And spiritually, I feel like you're growing when it comes to your love life here. We also have keep it simple. Yeah, we have door to romance. A lot of you, this is like you're going to be finding new love, or you're just going to be entering a commitment. Like this is like, you're probably not in a relationship right now if this is resonating with you. So I feel like there's a sense of you opening up a new door when it comes to your love life. And again, it's going to be a little bit more simple than your past relationships. I feel like, again, that there could have been a lot of like turbulence or kind of chaos in your previous relationships because, again, they weren't rooted, they weren't grounded, they didn't have a sense of stability around them, okay? And they might not have been built up off of the same intentions. Like you and the people you were dealing with might not have had the same intentions when it comes to where they wanted these connections to kind of go. And so I almost feel like you're making the changes because you know you deserve more. We also have dream state. There's communication and energetic exchanges on the soul level in the 5D. So some of you could be having dreams about your love life or with regards to your love life. You could be connecting with the person who you're going to next be in a relationship with. You could be connecting them through your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams if you feel like there's any sort of like messages and stuff that are coming through. And as well, your intuition, you could be, your guides, that sort of thing could be kind of speaking to you through your dream state. So for some of you, keeping a journal might be good for you. We also have dazed and confused. For some of you, I just feel like this is like your love life kind of feeling a little bit up in the air. You could also maybe be like, because your judgment and stuff is changing, like that might be kind of like having you like, is this the right person? Should I participate in this? Should I not? Right? So I feel like don't overthink things here. Again, keep it simple. Don't try to complicate things when it comes to people you're dealing with or that sort of thing. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So if you do have any people in your love life right now, don't be afraid to, see where it goes and give yourself an opportunity to, again, just see where things will kind of go. And we also have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Some of you definitely have new love that could be coming in here for you, or just a love opportunity coming in for you that could blossom into something more. You might be confused about like, is this, where I want it to be going, or is this what I'm looking for? But I feel like 1, trust your intuition, and 2, give yourself the opportunity, both you and this person, to see where this could go. Don't overthink it. Don't try to control it, right? Just keep it simple, go on your dates and, see where something will take you. And as you kind of get to know this person more, it'll become more clear to you of whether, this is something you want to continue pursuing or not. So now I have some oracles here. These are kind of more like self-love type messages, and I figured this was fitting since I'm doing this on Valentine's Day, that self-love is always important. So we have peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So I feel like this is bringing peacefulness to your love life, right? And this could be just in your life in general, especially if you are starting to love who you are and knowing you deserve more and only choosing things, whether it's people or situations or work-related stuff, only choosing the things that bring you peace and not choosing the things that bring you struggle or strife. We have, I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. It says, we create habits and problems to fulfill a need. When I can find a positive way to fulfill the need, I can release the problem. So, I feel like this is about figuring out like what it is that you need in the moment and not being, again, worried about that. So this I feel like kind of ties into that peacefulness where it's like, do what feels right for you in the moment that it feels right. Don't guilt yourself by feeling like you should do this or want to do this or be with this type of person or not. You know what I mean? Like take all the shoulds away from it and just go with what feels in alignment for you. Another self-care message, we have massage, number 34. And we also have nourish your temple. So looking after your physical health, like your physical vessel, your body is going to be important for you. Some of you, this is like what you're eating and your aura and what the energy of things that you're spending your time with, as well as maybe for some of you, if you have aches and pains, getting some sort of treatments or just doing things, even if it's like self-massage, right? Like just doing what your body needs or giving your body what it needs in that moment in time. I feel like this is like there's a strong self-care message of just looking after you and your physical state and like your mind and your body. Looking after that, keeping that peaceful, calm type of energy, that's going to allow you to tap into your intuition more, which is going to help give you the clarity on people, certain situations coming into your life. I do feel like there's a new person kind of like, or just a person kind of in your energy here that could definitely be coming forward, especially with that 4 of Cups. We had the door to romance, the coffee cup, okay, giving the relationship a chance, right? I feel like there's a newer energy that's coming in as you are kind of shifting and realizing these things about your past relationships and really working through those energies. It's kind of starting to open other doors because you're realizing this, you're learning it, you're processing it, you're making the changes, and now it's like that next stage or that next level of your love life is starting to show up here for you. But just trust your intuition with whoever this is, and I feel like you will be totally fine. So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading altogether. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this rose quartz crystal heart. This is going to be your reading for your Valentine's Day love message. Before we kind of get started, so I'm going to look at these 2 oracle cards here first. Then we're going to pull some tarot, and then we're going to get into the stack here that I pulled. Your pile has a ton of oracle cards, but what I found was interesting. They kept coming out in piles or in 2s. Like when I would pull from a deck, 2 cards would come out together instead of just like 1 or whatever. And it kept happening. And I pulled from a lot of decks, obviously, but kind of the message I was getting from that was that I feel like there is some sort of a union here, or you're going to be coming into a union. And what I was getting from that with the 2 cards coming out like at the exact same time was like you and this person are either like, you're either spending a lot of time together or you're going to be spending a lot of time together, like doing things together, going places together. Like I just feel like, I want to say attached at the hip, but it's not in a negative way. You know what I mean? Like it's just someone who you're going to start to spend a lot of time with. This could be even if it's like someone who you're getting to know, right? Where you start to spend a lot of time with them in the beginning stages of a relationship. But I just want to kind of point that out before we get into it. So let's see, pile 2, what you have. We have communication in reverse, and then we have miracles. Interesting. Okay, so some of you might feel like there's a miracle that's going to happen in your love life, or like when it happens, it's like, oh my God, this is a miracle. Some of you, communication could be something that's like not flowing well right now, with it being in reverse. I almost feel like if there is communication, it's like maybe not the best, or there's a lack of clarity when it comes to this connection. And if there's no communication, I feel like this could be the fact that like maybe you feel like, well, there's no one in my love life right now, right? Or I'm not speaking to this person right now, or whatever. I almost feel like when this person shows up, or it's like it's going to be a miracle that they like communicated with you, or again, like it popped up for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's something around that for you guys. But let's get some. This might be something you're like kind of wishing for, or something like that, like something that you're really hoping and wanting your love life to move forward in a positive way, but you might feel like things are kind of like stagnant right now. Let's see. What's going on for pile 2 in their love life? What's their love message for pile 2? What is the love message? We have the 9 of Swords coming out with darkest fears. Okay. Let's get one more. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles here with feeling alone. Some of you are worried about being alone. So, yeah, interesting. We do have the Chariot here at the bottom of the deck, which says move. I feel like there's something coming towards you, or there's a person coming towards you that, again, I feel like you're going to be connecting to. And almost like what I'm getting off of this Chariot card is like holding hands, like being connected. And I feel like that's kind of what I was getting with the oracles coming out in 2s. I feel like you're going to be coming out of this energy. If you're feeling isolated, you're feeling alone, you're feeling like I don't have anyone, or this person doesn't want me, or whatever, like whatever is kind of coming up for you in a kind of more negative sense, I feel like you're going to be coming out of that, but it's like, it's almost going to feel like a miracle to you. Like you're like, wow, I did not maybe expect this happening, or, you know, maybe you didn't expect this person specifically to show up. But I almost feel like you're worried about being alone maybe forever, or you're stressed about that. Maybe you're at an older age and you're like, am I ever going to find love, right? Like that sort of thing, or just at an age where you feel like you should be in a relationship no matter how old you are. Let's see. I'm also getting to with this communication in reverse is like maybe you've never found someone that you feel like you really truly resonate with, right? Like someone who doesn't really get you, or you haven't found a person who gets you on a deeper level. And so you might feel, even if you're in relationships, like very disconnected from them. And I almost feel like who you're, like rose quartz is a love crystal. It's pink, obviously. It's heart chakra energy. And interesting too, we kind of have like a greeny color as well as a pink. So again, heart chakra, like communicating from the heart, but I almost feel like there's maybe been people you've maybe dated or been involved with in the past, and it's like you never really were on the same page with these people. I feel like that's not going to be the case. Let's see. Pile 2. What's their love message? We have the Princess of Staves, which is the Page of Wands. So yeah, I feel like there's possibly a new person, or someone who you're going to start to communicate with if you haven't been already. Some of you, though, again, this communication could kind of be in the early stages, and it's just like maybe there's a lack of clarity between the two of you. We also have Transformation, which is the Death card here. We have Judgment. We have the Page of Cups. Interesting. I can kind of see where this is going. We have the 3 of Swords. So some of you had a brief encounter with someone and it kind of like fell apart. I feel like it maybe came to an end. And I almost feel like this person might be coming back around. Again, if communication has stopped or communication has been on pause, I almost feel like they're there's a second chance coming back here, and this person's going to apologize for like hurting you or making you feel alone and isolated and like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like a relationship, I almost feel like it wasn't maybe fully a relationship as much as it could have been someone who we were just starting to kind of get to know. Definitely could have, all of a sudden it could have just ended. And with the Judgment, it's like they're coming back around for a second chance, or there's an opportunity for the two of you to start this again if that's what you're looking for. I kind of feel like an energy of like feeling bummed out like by this. So with that type of energy, it's making me feel like, again, it's very like beginning stages and not so much like a full-blown like breakup type of situation. I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, this is like you really looking after yourself, really nurturing yourself, tending to your own needs. Others of you, if this is not like a person coming back around, this I feel like is another opportunity at love, right? So maybe you've had very brief encounters with people, or, you know, shorter relationships, ones that maybe don't really fully get off the ground. And I feel like there's an opportunity to move forward with someone with this Judgment energy who's like supposed to be in your life. And that opportunity coming in might feel like a bit of a miracle. And I just feel like there's something different. I feel like this person coming in is like helping you heal an aspect of your heart as well. With this Three of Swords and this Page of Cups, like it's helping you heal from past situations if it's not a past person. And so I feel like regardless, I feel like there's an opportunity for your love life to grow and expand here for sure. So let's get these oracles. Let's see what these oracles have to say here. Again, you've got a lot of them. We'll see what the oracles have to say and see if we can get a little bit more information here. So we have surrender. It says the energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. I'll put this over here. So kind of like surrendering to the journey. I feel like this is, it's interesting. I put it over the Nine of Swords. So it's like kind of getting out of your head a little bit, right? And just letting things happen the way that they're meant to kind of unfold here. Easier said than done, obviously. We have the first chakra. It says the energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in a physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. And putting this over the Five of Pentacles, which is an earth energy and kind of like stability, right? It kind of reflects on that. I feel as though you're going to feel more stable moving forward in your love life with whoever you're going to be connecting with. Where there hasn't been that in the past. I feel like there's a sense of security coming in here for you. And I feel like that's, again, as well, this transformation and Judgment, this Death card and Judgment. There's this sense of your love life taking a transition here and you not having to live in fear or doubt or worry or feeling unstable or insecure in relationships, you being able to really feel stable and like things are flowing for you in a positive way. We have act as if your partner is here. It says, whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you so you will always consider them. Okay, so again, that could definitely be significant, especially if those of you are still waiting for this person to show up. We have relationship patterns, number 32. It says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. And I feel like this is both you and this person coming in. It's like you're realizing that there's changes happening or that need to happen in your love life. But as well, I feel like if it's a past person coming back, they're realizing that like something needs to change or they need to change or the situation needed to change. Like something needs to improve for this relationship to really work and to really take off in a positive manner here. Okay. So yeah, there's like recognition that something needs to improve and something's going to improve. I feel like if it's a past person coming back, there's a sense of maturity that they're coming back around with when it comes to this, just love in general, right? We have karma is on your side. So that to me is just indicating like positive positive things, it's kind of like, yeah, and I was going to say Libra. It's kind of like Libra and energy, like things working out in your favor. And then we have angel balance. So I just feel like there's balance coming back into just like your love life in general here. Kind of like a fresh restart. Again, it doesn't have to be a restart with the same person, but just like in general, I just feel like there's an opportunity to really grow and expand beyond what you've maybe been experiencing up until this point. Yeah, we have secret admirer. Some of you, it's a new person that you haven't been involved with that you could be connecting with. I feel like they're kind of in your orbit somehow. Even if you like don't, like you might know of them but not know them, you know what I mean? Or again, it could be the same person, but like they're kind of got their eye on you here. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I do feel for some of you, it's like a past person coming back in. But in a better way, in a healthier way. It's not... I feel like there's almost like a sense of clearing the karma, especially with judgment. Judgment talks about entering a new world, giving something a second chance and kind of redoing it. Learning the lessons from the past in order to evolve into something new, right? We also have heart with a key. It says welcoming, love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. We also have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, and hesitation. So yeah, there's definitely a person here, 100%. There's a lot more love. It's interesting too, we went from the Page of Wands to the Page of Cups. I almost feel like this person maybe could have been very flirty and very more about having fun versus like truly maybe getting to like know you or maybe not taking it as seriously. I feel like they are coming in a little bit more gentle now. Possibly a little more shy. Like I almost feel like they know that they kind of didn't do what they should have done type of thing. I just feel like they're coming in different if it's the same person. And if it's a different person, I feel like this is a path, like you have a very strong connection, a past life connection with this person. And it's going to feel really good. Regardless of who this person is, it's going to feel good. It's going to make you feel there's more balance and stability in your love life when this person comes in. We also have transformation. The universe is asking for you both to be open to change. It is inevitable. And again, we had that death card and the judgment energy, which is Pluto as well. Okay, so we're going to look at these oracles now. These are kind of more like self-love type messages. So it says, I am totally in charge of my life now. It says, the moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of the victim role. I am no longer helpless and I acknowledge my own power. So I think this is just realizing that like you have power in this situation, whether you choose to believe that or not. We have tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. We also have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Yeah, I feel like this is like also being honest and truthful and holding integrity when it comes to like what you're willing to tolerate in connections as well, and being very clear on that moving forward. We have deep breathing here, number 19, so that could be helpful for you, especially if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. And we have make a meal. So I just feel like this is like nurturing yourself, fueling yourself well. Maybe for some of you, cooking food could be like a sense of like a soothing activity, or it feels really good to you, or just feels like therapeutic in some way. This can also just be like taking care of your body, right? Really fueling yourself the way that it needs to be fueled, whether that's through breath, through eating, through moving your body, however, in order to, just look after yourself. Again, we did have that Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So, because I feel like you're headed towards a connection here. And so if this person's not in your life, this is the time where you put the work into yourself, really focus on your own self, your own transformations, your own changes, getting yourself into alignment here. And then when this person comes in, it helps, right? It's just you have been taking care of yourself, you're in a good space, and that just helps the relationship like kind of, all together. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this third heart crystal, the rhodonite, I believe it's called, but I could be wrong. We're gonna see what your Valentine's Day love message is here. We're gonna look at these 2 oracles, and we're gonna look at the tarot, and then we're gonna look at the stack of oracle cards that I pulled. Yeah, let's get into it, pile 3. So we have patterns, and then we have illusion. Interesting. Number 12 and 35, which is a 3 and an 8. Okay, so some of you are becoming aware of a pattern that I almost want to say we're maybe naive to, or you didn't maybe think was a problem. You could be realizing it is a problem. It's like the illusion of it. It's like it just means for me, like something's becoming clear. Okay. It's like coming to an awareness. Or you may need to look at your patterns because you are in a state of an illusion when it comes to a certain situation, love life wise. This could be with a specific person, or this could just be like in general in your love life. It's like the way that you've been doing something. Now, for some of you, I'm also getting like the word intention. So you may have been going about things in a more, how do I want to say this to make it sound correct? But it's like maybe going about things in a more blind manner rather than having like a clear intention of like maybe what you're looking for, right? Like maybe you've just been kind of dating to date, but not really like clear 100% on like what it is that what you're wanting. Okay. And I almost feel like that could be coming up for you right now as well. But there's definitely something about like patterns or the way things typically go, and there's something around that being an illusion and not being real. Let's see what's going on for pile 3 in their love life. What is it that they need to know? We have the 9 of Pentacles, well-deserved reward. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. You guys have a third one that popped out here. 3 of Cups. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Cups with simply love. So lots of heart energy here with these cup energies. I almost feel like the message that's coming in for me right now is that, and this is not, don't take this the wrong way, so I'm going to try and explain it the best way that I can. With the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups coming out with this love abounds, I almost feel like for some of you, you may give off this energy that you are good on your own. Whether you believe that or not, like you might give off a very independent, confident vibe, and it gives off this illusion that you don't maybe want love or that you don't need love. Everybody needs love. Love is like the best thing, right? Whether it's love of a pet or a person or like what you love to do, right? Everybody needs love. But I almost feel like maybe when it comes to people might not think that maybe you're interested, or they may not perceive you as somebody who like needs a partner, right? And maybe you don't need a partner, maybe you just want a partner, right? There's a difference in that. But I almost feel like with the pattern and the illusion, it's almost like you may give off a very confident energy. And I almost feel like intuitively the message that's coming through is like you're looking for someone to kind of break that mold, to be willing to actually like not back down just because they think that you don't want love kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find another way to explain this. So if you're very confident, you're very, you're very, very good on your own, Nine of Pentacles, right? You're stable, you're secure, you're confident, you feel good, you're in this good space, right? You don't need someone. However, you're looking for love. So potentially there's been people who in your sphere of people that you know, they have maybe not approached you because they're like, oh, well, they don't need anyone. They don't really, or they're too good for me, or, you know what I mean? Like they might put you on a pedestal. This guy's kind of on a bit of a pedestal here. They'd be like, oh, that person, they don't want love. They're not looking for that, or they don't, I wouldn't be able to add to their life or whatever. I feel like looking for someone who's able to see through that illusion of like, yeah, they are really good on their own. They are very confident. They're very, they do very well for themselves, whatever. But I really like this person. I'd like to get to know them more. Right? Like you're kind of looking for someone who's actually like has a pair and is going to actually like put an effort in, is what I feel. So you could be a very established person, or you're just very self-sufficient, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I almost feel like you need a strong enough person who's willing to offer you that Ace of Cups. I almost feel like there could be people around you that think that you wouldn't be interested in them because you do so well for yourself. And I'm not in any way saying that this is a negative thing on your half at all, because I get this a lot in my life too. But I just feel like you're looking for someone who's willing to like share the love with you, and someone who really wants to get to know you and hang out with you and like have good times with you, and like literally just be in a relationship for love and not so much just all this like other, material sense of things. Like people just might feel like, oh, well, she doesn't need me, or he doesn't need me. They've got it all figured out, and like they're very good on their own, right? Maybe you are good on your own. That doesn't mean you want to be, right? So let's see what else the tarot has for you. I feel like you just really want love. What's the message for pile 3 here for love? Pile 3's love message. What do they need to hear? We have the World card with Gaia. Some of you are very successful, maybe in your career or something, okay? You could be very established. Some of you are dating as well. You could also meet someone possibly from like a different ethnicity. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords. Let's get 2 more for pile 3. We have the High Priestess. 1 more. Okay, we got 2. We have the Page of Wands, and then we also have Balance here, which is Temperance energy, number 14. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, or sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like things are maybe kind of moving slowly in your love life, or things have felt kind of slow. There's a person coming in at the right time here for you. I know everyone loves that, but with the Temperance energy and the Page of Wands coming out together, I feel like, I almost feel like too, your intuition, your spiritual team is guiding you towards someone new. Definitely with the Page of Wands, or yeah, Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I mean, it could be anybody, obviously, but like some of you have closed out chapters. I feel like a lot of you are very successful in your career. Some of you could have been maybe very focused on, or like just gone through a time period where you were very focused on your career, and it's like you've completed everything. You've finished what you set out to do, and so now you're kind of like, well, now I'd like to find love. Like I'm ready for that kind of thing. I think you're kind of like, where am I going? With the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, it's like, am I headed in the right direction? Where am I being led to? Who am I being led to? I feel like it's just like trusting where you're being guided here. So that could be a little bit of this illusion as well of like not being clear on what's ahead of you, right? And I think instead of trying to maybe control things, it's a matter of just opening your heart and seeing where things will kind of take you, where life will take you. Again, like I said, though, I do feel like there's a person here who you're going to be like communicating with. There could be a fire sign, specifically a Sag, with that Temperance and the Page of Wands. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be, I think you're going to enjoy being around this person. They come off very kind of balanced and healing, and like they're exciting and they're interesting, but they're not crazy in the sense of just kind of like all over the place. Like they're very, I feel like they're grounded as well as having a, you know, kind of adventurous side to them as well. And you could definitely, with this Three of Cups, like go out and do a lot of things with this person and really connect well with them. And I feel like this is what you're looking for. Some of you, love has maybe taken the back burner in your life a little bit. And again, it's just maybe you've had a hard time finding the right people who truly would make a move to kind of connect with you on an emotional level, because practically or physically you might be established, right? And people sometimes take that as like, you know, they don't need anything, or they don't need my love, or they don't want my love, or, you know, I can't physically give them anything, so then I'm not even going to try to connect with them emotionally, right? Which is just like hilarious in some ways. It's just like so doesn't really make sense when you think about it, right? But yeah, I do feel like there is a person that is going to be coming in. I feel like some of you have been waiting for this. You might have to wait a little bit longer. I think you're headed towards this, though. This is something that you're on your way towards. We're going to look at the oracles here. So we have reflection. So it says the energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. So some of you are really reflecting on other situations, maybe also reflecting on how you've like approached relationships, or where maybe you've been a little bit more closed off when it comes to, again, the certain patterns. I just feel like you're reflecting on like how you show up in love, or how you have shown up in love. Look at that. We have the Union of Hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Again, I feel like there's a person coming in here for you, for sure. We also have love is the reason. Again, I just feel like you're looking for someone who like to genuinely just connect with emotionally. Like you don't really need all the other things, right? You just want to love someone. We have the Queen of Pentacles here with the women holding a coin, number 42. Again, I feel like this is highlighting that like established nature. Again, financially, I feel like you've got things under control, right? Like you may have a lot of growth and abundance in your life already, but however, I do feel like you're just looking for love. You're looking for a relationship that you can now start to put some of this energy into and really see, you know, where something can grow and evolve. And I just feel like you're ready for the aspect of your love life to start growing, because I think you've seen success and achievement in other areas of your life, and it's just like maybe this is the spot where you're like, it just hasn't really come together the way that you want it to come together. We have Union, so another card of union. Again, I feel like there's either a person like right, some of you, it could be like within like 6 to 9 weeks for some of you. Others of you, it's just like it's going to happen when it's going to happen, but you may have to kind of like, you may be dating people. This person could live at a distance from you as well. With the Six of Swords and the World card, this person could live at a distance from you. That might kind of be like, oh, I don't know, right? That might kind of put you in a little bit of this Nine of Swords energy as well. But if you enjoy spending time with this person, then, you know, sometimes we have to explore those things and be open to that as well, right? Yeah, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We also have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. I feel like this is like what you've experienced potentially up until this point, like being frustrated with your love life, maybe feeling like, you know, why isn't this working? And as well, like maybe you've put love on the back burner. And so, you know, you put other things first, and there's nothing wrong with that either, right? Yeah, isolation. A withdrawal is necessary for peace of mind and emotional recovery. And we have revelation. The universe will reveal the unknown. So again, that illusion, what you haven't been clear on, is going to be revealed to you here, pile 3. This person is going to be revealed to you as well. And I just feel like maybe you've had to go through this period of isolation. Maybe that's just what your path is, right? Our timing of the way things show up. Like some people, you know, are in relationships like their whole life, but maybe they're not as successful in their career, or they don't feel like they're making strides in that way, or whatever, right? Like there's usually an area of our life where we just don't feel like things are working the way that we want them to work, right? And for some people, that's their love life. Other people, that's other areas of their life. And so this might be the area of your life that you feel like has maybe just been a little bit slower here. But I think something's starting to, it's like the universe is like getting something in the works here. And this person could definitely be different than your usual type, because we even have, like I said, a love connection defies explanation. So like you might start to connect with someone literally just out of love. Otherwise, it might not make any freaking sense at all. And so that's where I feel like being open to it and just seeing where something kind of takes you is going to be important here as well. So these last few cards that I have here are just they're kind of like self-love type messages. So we'll see how they come out. But I appreciate others for who they are. It says, I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves, and they will be ready to do it when they are ready. So this could be past situations. I also feel like this ties into that, like this person might be different than your usual type. And so just you're being open to just who they are as a person. We have transformation. It says you use the power of love to move through illusions. We have that a word before, and shift into awareness. So I do feel like the unknown is becoming known here for sure. But I also feel like an illusion that you've had in your love life, a pattern, is becoming more clear and coming into your awareness, which is also what's shifting your love life here, because you're more conscious of it as well. We also have family, number 23, and we have positive affirmations. Some of you could be looking to have a family. Some of you, those is just spending time with the people who you love, people who you feel connected to, whether that's friends or family, okay? But really just speaking positive energy into your life, speaking positivity into your life, being around positive people as well in your life will be helpful here for you in order for you to just feel love, and then you can bring in more love, right? So you definitely have something that's going to be coming in here for you, pile 3, and I feel like be open to who or whatever this is, or whoever this is, because they could definitely be different than your usual type, or it's maybe not fully what you expected, but I don't feel like that means that there's going to be any less love, if that makes sense. It may not make sense to the outside world, but it's going to make sense to you. And I think that's the most important part. So you just have to trust yourself and your intuition that you're being guided in the right direction. You're making the right choices for yourself. But I definitely feel like there's going to be a person here coming in that you can share a positive connection with. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.